Hey, it's Shane with Take 10 with Shane and Michelle, and we're still at the airport.
We're still at the airport. Plug for upcoming Always an Adventure trip. We're heading to the Big Apple, but right now we're still in Southwest Florida. And Shane, we have a little flight delay, so what did we decide to do?
Let's talk about The Bachelorette.
We're going to talk about The Bachelorette, Jenn Tran's Journey to Love, episode 6, week 6 already.
And we're down to 4. This one took us down to 4.
Yeah, in full transparency, it's Tuesday night. I have not watched it yet. It aired last night. You saw it.
I watched it live.
And Shane, on the drive to the airport, gave me a little bit of a download. Now, I did look on social media. I knew some of the things, but I didn't know like kind of the backstory behind it. So, Shane, what did you think about week 6 and what's happening?
Well, let's start with the first one-on-one, which was Marcus.
And Marcus has already had a date early on, right? So he got his second date. Yeah. So what they do?
So they did like the Yellow Brick Road Wicked themed, and we had Kelsey and Daisy come back.
Oh, they came back.
They were there, and they pulled back these curtains, and there's this yellow brick road that they were going through, and trying, is it this or this, and they're supposed to choose. And it was a get to know you kind of yellow brick road, like as you're going down. And then
I like Kelsey and Daisy.
And then they ended up on a little buggy ride over to a hot air balloon ride. Again,
he likes the heights. But all the adventures and things are helicopters and jumping out of airplanes and jumping out of that Auckland Tower and the hot air balloon.
But it was a good date. I mean, it was a good informational date. Yes, I think they had a connection.
Good informational date? What's an informational date? That sounds boring.
They had the one area where they went over to the Good Witch, and they gave this wand, and they popped these bubbles. And when you pop the bubbles, then a picture would come down or information would come down. And that's when it came out that his sister was like the most important thing from them because they grew up in the foster care system.
Okay.
Then a letter came down from Jenn's mom, who wrote her a letter and felt like, I'm so sorry that, her and her father couldn't stay together. So it was a very
she's talked about that quite a bit.
Yeah. So it was an emotional road as well as a yellow brick road. So I thought it was a good date.
Did they kiss?
Well, of course. Like, there were several locations.
She's kissing everybody, except for Sam N, who she sent home.
Oh, well.
She's kissed everybody else.
So I think that was a good, she's trying to figure out who she wanted to leave for the final 4. And then we had the crazy group date.
I think the group dates are ridiculous.
The group date was, they went on a radio interview in Seattle. And
oh, that's right. So we went from New Zealand to Seattle.
They're in Seattle.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they called it, all right, well,
yes.
It was called the Emerald City episode.
Yes.
So it was just because it was Wizard of Oz and Wicked, right?
Yes.
Is Seattle called the Emerald City?
It must be.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what Seattle's called. I'm going to look that up.
Anyhow.
I'm going to put it in.
So they did this radio interview, and so that was Grant, Sam M, Devin,
Sam M,
Spencer, and Jonathan went into this radio studio for the group date.
Okay. All right.
Sam M sat closest to her.
Oh,
and he was just weird. And so, but she kind of told the radio people going in, I need to get more information out of this guy. I'm not really getting any answers. So that's what they did try to do that.
Okay.
She still didn't get any answers.
All right.
And the other 4...
I never cared for him from the moment he got out of the car.
And the other 4 got sent over to the poor side room to watch everything go on. And then, they have this ferocious love.
He said
Jenn.
that no short of 50 times.
Yeah. So anyhow. So she didn't really get a feeling. She's really starting to get peeved about it, finally. We've already been peeved about it, Jenn.
He had a little bit, as the weeks went on, a little bit of the creep factor to me.
Yeah.
They always had a physical attraction, but I think she saw through that because didn't she go for guys like that before or something like that?
Well, that, and the other weird thing is he made some comment that he didn't know it was going to be her or something. He thought it was going to be Daisy or one of the other ones.
Heck no, he didn't say that.
He did, and we were like,
no.
Yeah. So
I mean,
that
you don't
got
even
him
make
sent
it
home.
past. After that statement, you're out.
Yeah. So anyhow, so that was a creepy,
He
weird
signed up
date.
thinking it was going to be Daisy.
And so they went back, and then she took each one of them off, to try to figure out the connection, and she did take him off. But then they were getting ready to go into the rose ceremony or whatever. And so at this point, let me back up. Jeremy got the other one on one date. And that was very nice.
Jeremy's
so
from I think he's from New York.
And he'd never had he'd never had like a personal date. Like this
my
was
gosh,
Marcus'
he
second.
hadn't.
No, he had never gotten one. So he was very excited about that. And so I was really curious if she was going to give him the rose at the end, because they really didn't have a connection that we saw anyway.
Okay. What did they do for their date?
So that was the one where they went to like the fish market, and he got her flowers, and they did all this.
Pike Place, yeah.
Yeah, and then they went to that glass museum and had like a little private, and they really got deep into conversation about religion and Buddhism and Jewish. So they were having some deep conversation, and she was trying to figure out.
He's Jewish, she's Buddhist, right? Okay.
So he did get the rose. So I was like,
wow.
I was a little surprised there. So because with the boys you got left, you only got 2 roses you're going to give out.
Seems like they cut a lot of people quickly. Is it a short season, or what's happening?
It does. I don't know. It does. This one does seem to be a little quicker.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I don't even know how many more there are, but whatever.
But
okay,
anyhow, but then she got hotter than Hades. As she was getting ready for this rose, and she's in her full dress, and she's going over and, "Where's Sam? I need some answers." And so the boys were shocked when she walked in the door, and off she went in. And so she went and had why do you want to be with me?
What did he say?
Oh, well, we have this connection, this ferocious love, and, I'm all about giving, and you are...
He's saying a whole lot of nothing.
So finally she steps out and she talks to the producers, and she go back in and says, I've been through these relationships before. She finally sent him packing. Finally! So at least she did see it, and she didn't keep him. So good job,
Good
Jenn.
for her, because I'm
goodness.
telling you, I thought she was going to hang on to him.
I know, I did too. I was please do not.
Well, newsflash, Sam Daisy already has a boyfriend post The Bachelor. She's got her guy, so you're not going to get...
Sam, I hope that really wasn't you on that show. That's all I can say.
Yeah, hopefully you were doing it for the TV, or you're going to be single for a long time.
Oh, anyhow.
Okay, so we've got that.
So we're down to Jonathan, Grant, Marcus, Devin, Jeremy, and Spencer.
Good old Devin. Devin's making it, you guys. We talked about that. There's something about Devin she likes.
There is. So I really like Marcus. I really did
we
like
liked Grant. Is Grant? Okay. Grant's gone.
Grant is gone. At this point, Grant is gone. Because,
newsflash, everybody.
Yeah, we know why. Because
he's the Bachelor.
He's the Bachelor. So, they didn't wait any time. As soon as he's off.
Lisa, that was unprecedented. In the middle of the season to announce the next Bachelor.
Yeah, I think maybe because this one's not getting great reviews, and Grant, I did like Grant.
They got to spice it up somehow.
Grant was spicy. He said.
Well, I think he was good. I thought he was going to make it to the final 3. I predicted that.
I did too.
What did I know?
I had Grant as a big
they
star.
were grooming him for the Bachelor.
Well, maybe that's what it was.
Oh, I'm sure.
So anyhow, so it's Jeremy, Devin, Marcus, and Jonathan.
Those are the 4 that are left.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had Grant
Those
start
are
on
solid
the other
4.
side.
Jeremy, I don't know enough
well,
about because he hasn't
they
had any
really
air
show
time.
A lot of him until this first one-on-one when they really got kind of deep and personal quick.
Well, she's narrowing it down. Hometowns.
I'm excited about hometowns. That's where to me, as you well know, you don't just marry the man, you marry the family.
100%.
So you got to know
I
how
might
it
tune
works.
in for that one, Shane, if I can. Thank you for giving me the synopsis because I just wasn't going to be. It was. I try to watch it on a Tuesday or Wednesday, so we talk about it. Crazy day today.
It was crazy day.
And then I thought, you know what? You just tell me.
It's okay.
Just tell me.
We got you. We got you covered.
And if you guys are like me in the commentary, I'll kind of scroll social during the day. I knew she had sent Sam packing. I knew Grant was the Bachelor.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I saw
I haven't been on social.
Oh, well,
I've been working all day.
I was picking my phone up just to see what was happening, and there it was. So, so that's made it to 6.
That's a quick review. So that's like our 10-minute, take 10, and you don't need, you don't have to watch it.
I'm still over it. I'm still over it, but you know what? We're here for you guys. Please comment, share, like, if you guys have anything to say about this one, people
Or
have
Grant.
been quiet.
Or Grant, like Grant's
Talk
coming.
about that. Talk about
Yeah.
that. And subscribe. Please subscribe. We promise.
Ooh.
I was telling Shane.
Ooh, there's lots of good
The
stuff
Golden
coming.
Bachelor men have been announced. And Shane, when we turn off here,
Yeah.
I'm going to show you who's in
Okay.
it. Spoiler: Mark, Kelsey's dad, Kelsey from the Bachelor, Kelsey and Joey. He's in it. He's one of her suitors for
He is?
Joan. Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't make him the golden. The next
Okay.
golden.
So
well,
let's tease it out. He's 57. He's the youngest one of the bunch. I've already looked at all of them, and you know, she's got a good group that she's looking through. The word on the street is if he doesn't make it, and of course it's probably
It's
already
gotta
done.
be.
It's
Well,
already
yeah.
done. So
It is.
that has been filmed. They haven't aired
Yeah.
it yet. So she's done. She's
Yeah.
got her guy. If it's not him, they said that they are thinking about him not for the next Golden Bachelor, Shane, but something called the Silver Bachelor, because he's 57. Okay.
so he's not over 60.
He's not over 60,
He's
and that's
57.
what. Yeah, he's
That's
57.
our age.
Girl, wait a minute. We were hiding that information. No, we weren't. We're in that demographic.
We are.
Anyway, we shall see. We're in for that one
Yeah.
because they got a lot of.
There's a lot of action happening with that one.
Well, they
So,
do, and they got a lot of. I don't know what the word I'm trying to say.
Makeup from the last
from
one?
Mr. Gary.
The makeup.
Oh yeah, we gotta. It's redemption time.
Redemption. There you go. That's a good word.
We gotta clean up our reputation on this one.
Yeah.
And hopefully Joan and this batch of guys will do that. I'm looking forward to that. So
She's
Shane,
so excited.
Yeah, she
is so excited. I'm excited for her. So.
she would have made it pretty far. Gary really liked her.
Well, maybe it's good it didn't happen.
Joan, I'm talking to you right now. You dodged a bullet, girlfriend.
You did.
And you know it, and you're going to be better off for it. So Shane, I think that's a wrap on Bachelorette.
Make sure you like it. Joan, we'd love you to comment on ours. We had Gary commented on ours.
And we have Leslie. Leslie even private messaged us.
So hang out with us.
That was from our Golden Bachelor day. So yeah.
All right, so we're getting ready to get on the plane. So make all your moments magical.
In Bachelor Nation and beyond.
Bye.
Until next time.